At this point, you have two certificates, one for development and another for distribution. You created a new app ID for the app that you want to put on the App Store. You learned that an app ID is a combination of your team ID plus your bundle identifier. Now, to actually publish your app to the App Store, you need to create a distribution profile, and surprise, surprise, that's the subject of your challenge. You already have all the pieces in place, you just need to put them together. Pause the video now and try it out. How'd that go? Do you have a new distribution profile or did you get stuck? If you got stuck, no worries at all, just follow along with me. To get started, open the developer portal and head on over to the Certificates, IDs, and Profiles section. Select the profiles and create a new provisioning profile. Select App Store Distribution. And then select the App ID. Next, you'll need to select your distribution certificate. Next, give it a descriptive name. Download the profile and launch Xcode. Finally, in Xcode, select your target and then click the Signing and Capabilities tab. From there, under Release, you can now add your distribution profile. Congrats! Your app is ready to be distributed. When you submit your app, you're actually doing a few things in a few different places. The first thing you do when you create your project is that you give it a bundle identifier. Then you'll create a development certificate and a development provisioning profile. Now, chances are you'll do this step once. Also, chances are Xcode will take care of that for you. Now, when it comes time to submit your app, you need to create a distribution profile. You do this in the developer portal. Next, you need to create an app listing, and for that, you need to go to App Store Connect. App Store Connect back in the day was called iTunes Connect, but it's the same thing. Back in 2018, Apple rebranded the portal as App Store Connect, but you'll still see it referred to as iTunes Connect from time to time. App Store Connect is where you go to check out payments, app analytics, and of course, create your own app listings. Oftentimes, when developing apps, you are working with a team. App Store Connect comes with a series of roles, each with their own permissions. The account holder can do everything in App Store Connect. An admin can do everything except renew membership or accept legal agreements. Then there are roles for customer support or marketing. For more information, see the roles documentation referenced in the author notes. With all that said, let's create a listing for our app in App Store Connect. To get started, open up the developer portal and log in. You'll see a link directly to App Store Connect. Click the button and you'll be taken to the site. If this is your first time using App Store Connect, click the Agreements, Tax, and Banking button. Here you'll be presented with various agreements to sign, as well as sections to provide your tax and banking information. Make sure to confirm your agreements and fill out any required information. Return back to the dashboard and click the Users and Access button. Here you can add more users to your account. The roles are listed on the left-hand side. Clicking on the plus sign will create a new user. You can also create sandbox users, which is useful for testing in-app purchases. Now to create an app. Return back to the dashboard, then click the My Apps button. Right now, I have no apps listed. Now click the plus sign to create a new app. Select the platform and give it a name. This app is called DropCharge. Names are unique, so make sure to see if a name is available before you make your app. We've already used this app in a previous course, so I'm going to call it DropCharge Redux. Then fill out the remaining fields. Next, provide your privacy policy. Then give it an interesting subtitle. Next, you must put the app in categories to help search. Save, then switch to pricing and availability. The game is going to be free. Save, then select Prepare for submission. At this point, you provide your screenshots of the app. This app supports both iPhone and iPad, so I'm providing 2 screenshots each. Once your screenshots are added, fill out the rest of the fields for the app listing. Once done, scroll down. You'll see that you can select a build, but there isn't one available yet. Don't worry, we'll get there. Next, provide a copyright and icon. Now, answer some questions to determine the app rating. The final section provides app review information. For instance, I may have an app that I need to provide user login information. Since this app doesn't use user accounts, uncheck Sign in required. Finally, I need to set how the app will be released. Select Manually Release this version. Now submit for review. You'll notice that there's an error. We haven't selected a build, but don't worry, we'll take care of that in the next episode.